Hey guys, good evening. So today's topic is that I wanted to discuss Oracle receipt routings. The receipt routings is mainly using for to receiving the material to receive the service products in the application standpoint. And we have the three different routings are available. One is a direct delivery, a standard receipt, and inspection required. So direct delivery is like a one-step receiving process to any receiving where it will capture the two set of record transactions. One is a receive and one is a deliver. When you performing direct delivery, it's a single step receiving process. Your receive and deliver both could be done in the single step. When it's a standard, the initially it will come the material to the location, deliver to location, and then we'll put away the material into the delivery point. That is nothing but your inventory, specific sub inventory stores. You take the material. When it's inspection required, where you wanted to physically perform some quality on the material while receiving, you can take the third step. So the initial step of the inspection is to receive the material to the delivered to location. From there we do the quality checking. So whatever the pieces that has been accepted, that will be put away the inventory. So if you have any this damage or the quality, so that can be rejected, that won't be come into the your inventory standpoint. And other point that can be highlighted, the routings can maintain at the three levels. You can maintain at the three levels. So one is item level. So item level we can set the routings, and supplier level we can maintain the routings, and specific inventory related receiving parameters we can maintain the routings. So the item is a top level, so if then supplier level, then receiving of parameter is a third level. So if you have three levels, like for example, item level is a direct, supplier level is standard, and receiving parameter level inspection, then it takes the item is a top priority. So accordingly it will, okay. For if you are not maintaining anything in the item level, then you are not maintaining it supplier level, then it will by default taking from the receiving parameter level if you are maintaining that. So firstly we'll see where do we maintain that each levels, then we'll look into the process. We create the one purchase order with the three different lines. I have created the three different items. By using these items, I'll create a one purchase order and will perform receiving activities accordingly in the system standpoint. So firstly, I wanted to show you where we can maintain this routings. So once you open the product management information, so go to the manage items because I already created an item. So search with the item. So I have an item as standard. So I'm searching with my product. So I have assigned this product to the two inventory organizations. One is for master item organization. One is for the inventory organization. So once you open the inventory organization, so once you coming to the specifications, there is a purchasing tab. So go to the purchasing. So once you open the purchasing, you have the receiving option is there. Under the receiving, you have the receipt routings. So once you click on here, we have the direct, inspection and standard. So whichever routing you wanted to make it default, you can make it select accordingly. For example, as this is the standard product, I wanted to maintain this as a standard. So I'm keeping this value as a standard and save and close. Okay. This is the one level item level where we can maintain. And other one is, as I said, supplier level also we can maintain. So go to the procurement, go to the suppliers. So I have some predefined supplier in the system. So I'll take one of the suppliers. So EIP is one of the suppliers. So EIP INC. Let's take that. So once the supplier data comes, just go to the sites. So open the site. So go to the on the site you have the receiving is option. So currently if you see here the routing is set it up as direct. So if you wanted to make any changes, the initially will have the edit option. So once you come to the edit, here also you can able to find the three options. For example, if you wanted to make this see those options, just going back to the initial thing. So there is a edit, just click on the edit. So open the site. I'm not going to make any changes, I'll just show you. Okay, so here also we have the same three options. Okay, so this is a supplier level. So currently we have this direct delivery. Okay, so the third level is receiving parameters. So I'm going to the setup and the maintenance. Under setup and maintenance you can get this option, the two levels. One is either procurement and supply chain manufacturing, and I'm checking in the procurement tab, manage, receive. We can search, we have these options, manage receiving parameter. So my inventory organization is 001. So currently it's a 001 only. So once you're coming to here, so receipt routing is option is there. So here also you have the three options. Currently it is also set up as a direct delivery. Okay, so fine. I don't have any concern on this. I'm going to take the same. Okay, so save and close. So now we can create a purchase order. So then we'll try to perform the receiving for the three different routings. Either we can create each product for the different purchase order. Either we can create a single purchase order for three different lines. Either can work. Okay. So I'll go with a single purchase order with the three different items, where I can try to show you uh, three different routings can be maintained for the each line. Okay. So go to the create order. So select the supplier. I have the supplier as EIP INC. So take that, and the warehouse is CTEL is fine. So create. So header is fine. I don't have any concern on the header side because of most of the information comes our configuration, business function, and the rest of the supplier data, supplier maintenance levels. So go to the line level where I wanted to maintain the items. So one of my item is direct. The first line I'm maintaining for the direct delivery. So I'll take my item accordingly. So the first line is my product name is direct delivery. The quantity I'm taking is a 10 quantities. The base price I'm taking 100 rupees. And if you wanted to see hidden fields, so go to view and columns, show all. So it will come up all our hidden fields can be visible. So the mostly these information is fair enough to maintain at line level. So if you wanted to maintain dates, you can maintain at either line level if you want. Else we can go with the scheduling level. So schedule level also you can maintain, no issues. Okay. So I'm going to enter at schedule level. So once you coming to the schedule, so it will ask for the date. I'll keep for the tomorrow's date as we are going to perform immediate receipt. So the destination is inventory because of its inventory product. And if you wanted to keep the sub inventory, so you can keep. So if you keep the sub inventory here, so it will come directly while receiving the material. So if you're not providing, so at the time of receiving, you need to provide manually. Okay. So we are talking about this receipt routing. So currently the product is direct delivery. The product is direct delivery. I'm okay to have the same. Okay. Then go to the lines, add the second line. So create second. So enter the product. It's a standard. It's a standard. STANRD. Standard. This is also I'm keeping for the 10 quantity. I'm not, and then I'll give some price. The base price I'll keep for 100 rupees only. Then I'm jumping to the schedule. So here the second line. Okay. So comes to the second line and provide the date and the routing. The routing is so standard. So it comes as standard because of the item level we have given this. Okay. So if you remember the item level, I have provided the standard. So same it is coming automatically. So I'm not sure whether you have properly observed or not. The standard product, the supplier level we have the direct, and receiving options level, receiving parameter level we have the direct, but whatever the item level that has taken as a priority. Okay. The third line I'm checking as inspect. That's my product. So I'm just checking with inspect. Okay. So I'm entering 10 product, 10 pieces for the same. I'm giving 100 rupees. Then I'm going to the schedule and the third line. So enter the request date. I'm going for the tomorrow's date. So here this should be inspection required. Now if you observe, the line 1 is a direct delivery, line 2 is a standard, line 3 is inspection required. Okay. So when you performing the receiving, line 1 should follow the direct delivery, line 2 should follow the standard, line 3 should follow the inspect required. Okay. So as my major test scenario is for the routing, so I'm not focusing the rest of the data. My major focus is about the routing system. Okay. The PO has been saved. So I'll take the copy of this PO number. I'm submitting the PO. I hope it's auto approved. Just wait for a couple of seconds to get this approved. So manage orders and search. So currently it's pending approval. We'll wait for a couple of minutes to get this document to approve. So the PO is gone approved now. Okay, it's open status. Now this is our PO which we already been copied. Now I'm going to perform receiving for this purchase order. Okay. So go to supply chain execution. So go to inventory management. So under this you have task as receipts. Then go to receive expected shipments. So enter the PO. So the inventory org is 001. So I'm receiving in the 001 only. So now I'm no need to switch the network. So see, I have the 3 lines coming into the point. So either way I can go. Each line I can select and perform, or else I can try for the all the lines at a time. So better to not to conflict, I'm going to take one line. So I'm selecting the first line. and click on receive. It's a direct delivery product, so it should have directly asked me to give the destination as inventory. See, so it means it is directly coming to your inventory. So click and show receipt quantity so that it will populate the ordered quantity of the PO. So meanwhile, if you wanted to see what kind of a routing it is, select that line and go to the view details. You can view what kind of a routing it is. Okay, so here you can have the routing mechanism details. Okay, it's a direct delivery. So now I'm going back and I'm selecting the sub inventory store. So take the sub inventory. I'm taking as a stores. So click on create receipt. Click on create receipt. So if you wanted to give any shipment number or something, you can give. Otherwise, you can proceed for the same. So I'm not going to enter any data. I'm okay to have. So click on submit. The receipt is done. If you see 52697 is your receipt number, 52697. So I'm copying this because of I'll cover one more topic here. So let's copy here. So okay, now I'm going to take the second one, standard. So select the record, click on receive. So for this, if you see the destination is receive, it is not coming to the inventory. It's not coming to the inventory, it is coming to the receive. So select 10 quantity. Okay, select the 10 quantity and click on create receipt. If you wanted to add this PO to the existing receipt, then take this receipt number, click on add to receipt so that it will also be participated in the same receipt, existing receipt. Okay, see it got taken up. Then submit the data. Then submit the data. Now again you need to perform. See, the destination is received. So you need to perform the second step. You need to perform the second step. Meanwhile, I'll just copy the PO number because of as I copied the receipt, it gone away. The second step is put away that you need to perform in the other screen. So go to task. There is a put away receipt is option is there. Put away receipts. So go to the put away receipts. So here either you can search with the receipt number or you can search with the PO number. As I copied the PO, I'll search with the receipt number PO. So you got the data, select the record, click on put away. So now if you see here directly comes into the inventory because of it's a second step. I'm taking this into the stores, select the record and submit the record. The put away transaction was created. Put away transaction was created. So then looks here they built a quality inspection module. Let me 1 second. So the next line we need to receive. So go to the purchase order and select the PO and search. We have the third line that is inspect. We need to perform the three-step receiving process. The firstly it should come to the receiving. So let it be the same. So I'm just entering the quantity and hitting for either you can if you wanted to maintain the this receipt also to be tracked in the existing receipt number, then you can go with add to receipt. So you can take existing receipt number 52696 52697 697. So it will also be tracked in the existing receipt. So if you save, then it will like if you create receipt, it will get generate the new receipt number. So if you go with the add to receipt, it will try to capture in the existing receipt. Okay. The second line is inspect receipt. So click on the inspect receipts. So either way, you can search with the PO number or you can search with the receipt number. Fine. So this is the inspection step. So click the select the line and click on the inspect. So whether you have accepted or rejected the product, you can select accordingly. For example, all the pieces has been qualified. The inspection team agreed to go with proceed with the 10 pieces has been good. That I'm going with the 10 pieces has been quality checking has been enabled. If you wanted to give some rating with the quality, you can also, if you wanted to include new quality inspections, that also fine. So excellent. I'm just trying to give some data. So hit for the submit. So the second step is inspect is completed. Now we need to take these products to the inventory. That is a put away. That is a put away. So go back to the receipts and take the put away receipt step. Take the put away the receipt step. So give the PO and search, and now you're trying to take this to the put away. So put away. So now it's a inventory. Okay. So take to any sub inventory. So that will capture the material in the inventory store. So can we see all these steps? Yes, we can. So what line has been, how many steps is it been performed? All this data can we also see in the PO point. So go to the procurement, open the purchase order. So go to manage orders, search. So open the PO. Now we could see the life cycle of the PO. So everything is done. Click on the view details. It is under the same receipt number C 52697. So open that. So you have the three line items. So one is a direct delivery standard inspection. So if I select one line, so view the transaction history. So if you see here, the transaction history for the inspect, first it has done the receive, then accepted, then it has, let me expand the screen, deliver to the sub inventory store. Now if you can go to the direct, it also have the two records, but when we perform, it's a single step. Receive and deliver both could be done in the single step. Okay, as it captured the both record, it is showing it the such a way. Okay, so if you wanted to observe the timing gap, if you see the transaction date, so for the direct delivery, receive and deliver both could be done in the 2:56 p.m. But when you looking at the standard, the receiving step was done at the 2:57 p.m. The deliver step was having the 2 minutes of delay. Okay, 2 seconds of delay. Sorry, not a 2 second, 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes of delay. 2:59 it is. And similarly, for if you look into the inspection, receive was done at the 3:07, and accept was done at 3:08, and deliver was done at 3:09. Okay, based on this also you can, and if you see the PO status is closed for receiving because of the receiving activities completely done. Okay, that's all about the routing, receipt routing. So thank you for watching it.